Hi there, and welcome to today's class. Today we'll be doing a full body yoga flow for both the beginner level and intermediate levels. For this class, you might need to keep a block or some sort of book or assistance just for help you during the practice. So to begin, we'll start off in a child's pose with our big toes touching, hips on our heels, and with our knees as wide as the mat, we're going to sink our head and our chest all the way in front of us, hands laying out above us. And we can just lay here, holding here as we focus on our breath, as we clear our minds and settle into our practice. Taking some nice deep breaths in through the nose, feeling your lungs and your ribs expand, and then letting it all out through the nose or the mouth. Taking another deep breath in and a gentle breath out. You can then just walk your fingers out a little bit more, just to get some nice stretch and lengthening going on in your spine. And then when you're ready, you can just push yourself up, coming to meet me in a tabletop position, with your shoulders over your hands, hips over your knees. And then placing your weight onto your left hand, we're going to raise our right hand up, reaching for the sky, before bending our hand down as we bring our right hand to our right ear. And then on our exhale, we're going to bring our right elbow all the way down to the left hand, tapping it there before coming back up. Bringing it down. Coming once more up. And this I'm going to straighten your hand out before exhaling as we thread the needle between our hand and our foot, neck, our leg. And we're just going to sink our head and our shoulder all the way down. And you can maybe just walk your hand out in front of you as we just lay here in our pose. Bringing your left hand back, coming back into your tabletop, and we can move on to the other side. So left hand reaching for the sky before bending our elbow, bringing our hand to our ear, and then on our exhale, we're going to bring our elbow to our right hand, lifting it up for an inhale. Exhale to bring it back down. Inhale to lift up one more time before straightening our arm and threading our needle as we bring our elbow, as we bring our shoulder and our head all the way down. Bring your right hand back, coming back into your tabletop. And from here, you can just straighten your legs out, coming to meet me in a high plank as we hold here for a breath in. And then on our exhale, we can lift our hips, pushing up to our first downward facing dog. Down dog, you can just start walking your feet out, stretching your legs. You can maybe sway your hips from side to side. Then walking your feet towards the top of the mat, you're going to come meet me in a forward fold, letting your hands hang down towards the earth. You just let our whole upper bodies hang nice and loose. Then we just sway our bodies from side to side, maybe grabbing our elbows for a ragdoll. Then releasing your elbows if you're holding onto them. Gonna lift our chest up halfway, like getting a nice straight spine with our hand on our legs. And then on our exhale, folding back forward. Then we're going to go into a chair, so you can either keep your legs as wide as your hips, or to make it a little bit easier, you can just bring your feet together. As on our next inhale, we're going to start lowering our hips down, raising our hands above our head as we go as low as we can into our chair. And then we can just bring our hands over to our heart center. So we hold here, feeling the heat build up in our legs. And if you want to go a little bit further, you can maybe lift your heels up and come and meet me in a flying chair. You can lower your heels back down, straighten your legs, come back into your forward fold. In our forward fold, before our half lift, you're going to grab your toes with your index and middle finger. You're going to try and go for your half lift, getting your spine nice and straight. And then on your exhale, planting your hands down to mat, kicking back into a plank. Then you're going to lower your knees down to the mat as you exhale as we lay our whole upper front bodies down to the ground. On our inhale, placing our forearms in front of us, lifting our chest up for a sphinx. Then exhaling, planting your hands back beneath your shoulders, lifting your hips up, back into your downward dog. We'll begin with our right leg, kicking up nice and high, keeping your leg as straight as you can. And then on your exhale, you're going to bend your leg and bring it over to your right elbow, tapping it there for kicking back up. Exhale to tap it over to the opposite elbow. One more time, kicking up as high as you can. And then exhaling, bending it and bringing it to center. Bring it as close to your face as you can. Before planting it between your hands and raising up, coming into a high crescent lunge. Making sure to keep your hips nice and square, facing the front. Then opening your hands out, bringing right hand forward, left hand back, and dropping your back heel. We come into a warrior two. Flipping our front palm, throwing over our head to reverse our warrior, with our backhand either laying on our back leg or taking half a bind. Coming back into a warrior two, you're going to flip your palms towards the side and straighten your front leg as you bring our right hand down to our shin and raising our left hand up above us, coming into a Trikonasana triangle pose. Your left hand over to your right. You're going to bend our front leg as we sink our hips down, lifting our back toes as we come into a sideline Skandasana. Then left hand down to mat. Gonna heel toe our foot just to the outside of the mat, raising our right hand up as we come meet in a lizard twist. You can keep your back leg lifted, or you can maybe bring it down to come for a more passive lizard. Placing your right hand down to mat, lifting your back heel, back knee, and kicking out into your plank, holding it here for an inhale. And as you exhale, you can either lower your legs back down or you can keep them straight as you chaturanga all the way down to the mat. Inhale either to go into your sphinx or you can keep your hands below your shoulders as you push up to a cobra. And then tucking your back toes, exhaling down back into your downward facing dog. Moving on to the left side, left leg kicking up nice and high. Exhaling, bringing your left knee to your left elbow. Kicking back into your three-legged dog. Knee to right elbow. Three-legged dog. And then bringing your knee as close to your face as you can. Before placing your foot down and raising up into your high crescent lunge. Bringing left hand forward, right hand back, and dropping your back heel. Come meet me in a warrior two. Flipping front palm, throwing it over your head to reverse your warrior. Meeting me back in a warrior two, straighten your front leg, flipping palms to face the side as we take our hands all the way down to come meet me in your triangle pose. Bring palms together, bending your front leg. You can come meet me in our side lunge. Bringing right hand down to mat. Heel toeing our left foot just to the outside. Raising our left hand to come into your twist. Left hand back to the mat. You kick back into your plank. Holding it for an inhale. And exhale to chaturanga down. Inhale to come into your cobra or maybe your up dog. To lift our thighs off the mat. Before exhaling, as you come meet me in your downward facing dog. And then from here, you can just walk your hands to the back of the mat. Once more, coming to meet me in a forward fold. We're just going to gently roll ourselves up to standing. Rolling our shoulders back, palms facing forward as you come meet me in our mountain pose, Tadasana. Just holding it here for a few breaths. Just feeling your feet nice and grounded to the earth. And when you're ready, this is where we're gonna use our block. So you can place your block either on the highest setting or whichever you feel most needed, close to the middle of the mat. And starting with our right leg, we're gonna step forward, and then lifting our back leg up, hinging forward. You're gonna come meet me in a warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3. Focusing on keeping your hips nice and square as you make our little T shape. And then from here, you're going to take your right hand and place it on the block or on the ground if you can. as we twist our bodies to the left, coming to a half moon. And then swapping our hands, left hand down to block, twisting to the right hand up for your revolved half moon. You can come back to center, bringing your back leg forward. You can come back into standing as we prepare for our other side. So left leg nice and grounded, keeping your right leg straight as you walk, hinge our bodies forward. Once more coming to our warrior three. Then left hand down, right hand up as we open up into our half moon. And swapping our hands, and twisting to the left to come into our revolved half moon. Bring left hand down, right leg back down. You can come meet me in a seated position with your left leg stretched out in front of you and the bottom of your right foot against your left thigh. Taking a deep breath in, pulling your shoulders back. Then on your exhale, you're just going to fold over your left leg, reaching for your toes. You can bend your leg here a little bit if you feel the need for it. As we just relax into our stretch. Then rolling back up. Now place our left hand onto our right knee and our right hand behind our backs as we twist, pulling our right shoulder back as we give ourselves a nice little spinal twist. Coming back to center, I'm going to swap over to the other side. Right leg straight, left foot against right thigh. Take a deep breath in, chest out, shoulders back. And then on our exhale, folding forward. Coming back up straight. Right hand onto left knee. Left hand behind your back. Pulling that shoulder as far back as you can. To really feel our back muscles getting nice and stretchy. Back into center. Then going to bend both your knees. Just come laying on your back. You're going to place your right foot onto your left knee, sorry, and then placing your arms out to the side in a T shape, and then letting your legs fall over to the left, bringing the bottom of your right foot down. You come into a figure four supine twist. Then bring your legs back to center. Can swap over to the other side, then letting our legs fall over to the right. Legs back to center. And plant both feet, keeping your legs bent. I'm just gonna windscreen wipe our legs from side to side, just to release any other tension going on in our backs. Before laying your legs out straight, hands by your side, you come meet me in your Shavasana. Closing your eyes as you bring your focus towards your breath. Your chest rise and fall. As you release any other tension you feel like your body is holding on to. We just clear our minds and drift away. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and sighing it out through the mouth. And start waking up our bodies, starting by wiggling your fingers and your toes, moving your wrists and your ankles. You can bend both knees, hugging them into your chest. You just rock from side to side. And then keeping your eyes closed, you can come meet me in a seated position, with your legs crossed or on your shins. So just take a moment to reflect. Notice how we're feeling. And then giving ourselves a little mental tap on the back for looking after ourselves and making time for ourselves. Then bring palms to heart center and take one last breath in. And then as we exhale, bowing to close our practice. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you felt some benefits, feeling a little bit better, a little bit stronger. And I hope to see you guys again next time on the yoga mat.